Well, we were looking at the question of violence against the poor in the communities where Christians were serving around the world. So my wife and I, like many of us, had acquired friends who had gone off into the mission field and were serving amongst the poor, either doing church planting or evangelism, or also relief and development work. And we just began to hear stories of the kind of violence very poor people were experiencing in those communities. And our friends who were trying to serve them in that context just felt between a rock and a hard place. An example would be these friends of ours who were working with street kids in the Philippines, just providing gospel outreach and basic compassion, shelter, food. And they noticed some of the little teenage girls weren't showing up for their program anymore. And they started asking around, well, where's Rosa and where's Maria? And they found out that the girls had been abducted into a brothel. Well, they were just being serially raped. And then they found out that these girls were being held in a brothel that was being run by the local police. So there's my nice missionary friends who are trying to show the love of Jesus to these girls, but now they don't know what to do. Do they stop thinking about these girls? Do they take on the Manila police who are running a brothel? And there I was working at the U.S. Department of Justice on the Police Misconduct Task Force. And I couldn't imagine what I could do very effectively to serve these kids in a lot of ways, but if you've got a brothel being run by police, that's something you can actually deal with. So that began to percolate these discussions. I wonder how many of those who are serving amongst the poor in the name of Jesus are seeing this kind of violence, are likewise feeling themselves kind of stuck, and might there be a Christian ministry that they could call upon to get help? And so that's how the idea of International Justice Mission got started, with surveying these needs